I now have to do the opposite of what Geralt would do. If I were to justify what's about to happen.
Time to meet and be greeted.
Yeah, time to meet and be greeted.
Step from your side.
And I believe this is going to be hands on hips. The dawn of a night to remember. So here I am, or should I say, Volodymyr von Everett is, at a wedding, for what we're going to refer to from here on out as a dead man's party. A dead man's party to us, no one else has to be kind of wise to that. But yes, this is no longer Geralt of Rivia territory. It's Volodymyr and Shani here attending Shani's friend's wedding. And it's fair to say that I'm not going to be on the reins here, pretty much. Anything goes. Whatever Volodymyr wants to do, Volodymyr is going to do. I'm not going to be policing that one way or the other. Geralt is unable to, therefore I'm unable to. Whatever is up on the table to grab, I'm going to be bloody well taking. And that may well have mixed results, including the walking. Don't know how I feel about that. Right.
Time to say hello.
Time to say hello.
Be nice now.
Sorry about that.
This is your special day.
Are we? Thank you.
Once more, all the best in your new life.
Thank you.
It's us now. Dearies, blessings rain down upon you.
May you live in health and happiness. Harmony and love forever last betwixt you.
Textbook.
Thank you from the bottom of our hearts.
Now go. Enjoy the feast.
Our turn.
Where did Shani meet her? The Oxford Academy?
My dear friend Aldona and her chosen one, Jonas.
It's an honor. The sun shine brightly on this new path in your lives. I am
This is my friend of yesteryear, Geralt of Rivia.
Yes, 'tis I, Geralt, a witcher. Heartfelt thanks for your hospitality. I adore weddings. The brides especially. So fragrant, so tasty, I could...
Righto. I'm sure we'll all have a splendid time.
Okay, well, here we go. How do you know Shani?
Tell me, Aldona, how is it you and my dear Shani know each other?
We met in Oxenfurt. Both studied medicine at the academy.
Wondrous times.
Over quickly in my case, alas. My family couldn't afford to keep me there. I was forced to return home after 1 year.
It's never too late to pursue an education, my dear. Your husband is certain to help you complete your studies, provide the necessary coin.
I don't know. We've not talked about it.
Come, Jonas, surely you've not taken Aldona as a mere diversion for the alcove. You will help her, will you not?
That is between me and her. You needn't butt in.
But I'm not. I merely ask. See, I've come to love your wife like a sister. So I ask you as your brother-in-law.
Oh, she's loving it.
Her?
I'm sure we'll discuss the matter.
That's my lad. You're a right decent chap. I knew it from the start.
Yeah, right. You get a hefty dowry with your bride. Oh, if it was me, if it was Geralt, we'd be straight through here, but no, it's not. Oh.
Aldona seems a curious choice for a bride. Did she come with a hefty dowry?
I
God.
assure you, Witcher, my choice had naught to do with coin.
Jonas' family is far better off than mine. They're a textile manufacturer.
It took a lot of convincing to get Mother to agree to our, as some would have it, mesalliance.
Oh, you never told me. Whatever happened to fortune is of no import to me and my family.
It isn't. Jonas told me the same. That your background doesn't bother him.
Never does. Not at love's first blossoming, but give it time. 5 years and you'll find few things that don't bother you.
I'm beginning to find what you say bothersome. I don't know where you're from, but in these parts it is rude to insult newlyweds at a wedding.
Oh, we haven't even got started yet.
I'm merely warning you. Know a thing or two about life, you see.
Geralt and his jests. He has a strange sense of humor.
Very strange, I'd say.
Okay, and finally, time to put my other foot in it.
Aren't you an extraordinary beauty, my dear?
Why, thank you.
You had your pick of gents, I'm sure.
Where is this going?
I'm attempting to discern why she chose you, Jonas.
Mean you don't approve of my wife's choice?
I've no skin in this game. I ask out of pure curiosity.
Well, rein it in, or I shall have to explain my wife's choice to you hands-on. Out of pure pleasure.
Oh, blame him
So
either.
testy, friend. Have I insulted you? Merely told your wife she was a beautiful woman, yet here I'm threatened instead of getting thanks. Have some manners.
Geralt, that's enough. She simply fell in love, that's that. Jonas, I'm sure my friend meant no offense.
Let the revels begin, please. I'm going to end up having an aneurysm.
We've chewed the fat enough. Time's a-wasting.
Are you, expected elsewhere?
Oh, you'd like that.
Ha! I simply cannot wait to sample your liquors and dance with the local matrons.
Jonas and I invited more than a few lovely maidens. Perhaps one of them will catch your eye.
Oh, that's for damn certain.
And perhaps you will catch one of their...
It'd be nice, certainly, but I shan't be terribly bothered if it's not the case. Come, let's drink.
Yeah, that's one thing I can agree with Vladimir with. Come on, let's get mullered. Oh, so much room for activities. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different things to do. Take part in the wedding activities until midnight. Where do we start, Johnny? Where do we start? Ah, look at this. Even the food. Good food, that. Very good food. Not that far from Velen. Such different lives to live this far north. Honestly, I see halflings playing Gwent. Let's stick away from there for now. Tell you what then.
What's taking you so long? Bring me my shoe! Quick now!
Oh, we find these shoes here.
I'd
Okie
like
dokie.
it got there.
Seen what he pulled from the water? An old pot.
Mayhaps his lass wears pots for shoes, in case she can't find a privy.
You were supposed to fish out my slipper. I'm at a dance now with one foot bared. 'Tis a wedding. I've got to wear slippers.
Oh, look, dearie, I did. Take there. Muck must have sucked it deep in.
Well, poke your paws in there. Rut for it. Rubbish game.
Okay.
What's all this then?
They're playing slip in for a slipper. Never heard of it?
Never. Us gentry folk have other diversions. What's the object?
Maid tosses a shoe in the water. A man's got to dive in and fish it out.
Okay, and what will I get if I retrieve the shoe?
And once I retrieve it?
Well, your maid'll be pleased as punch. Or it means you're a gallant beau. And awful handy.
Is that all? No prize? Not even a kiss?
That depends on the miss in question. If she wants to give you a kiss, she will. But she ain't obliged.
Oh dear, this is very strange.
Oh my.
Oh, there's more to come. Prime game. Shawnee, your slipper. I shall prove I dive to any depth for you.
So they're all stripping off. And it ain't even evening yet. And this is what's happening in the afternoon. I don't even know what's going to be
Observe,
happening
Shawnee.
midnight.
My eyes are glued.
Seems to think they're slipping
So
away,
maybe
isn't
Geralt would get all the shoes here. Would Volodymyr want to prove a point and get all the shoes? Or would he just get Shani specifically?
So,
There's pros and cons to each. I
which
reckon
is
it's going to go
famed
for
shooting
Shani's.
skills, I think.
Shani's shoe is quite a unique one. That is not it. What about this? That looks like Shani's, I think. I'll come back for it. I think that's it though. Unless I can find another one. That's a long lost shoe. Not seen a slipper though, that other person was on about. Which may well mean it has been lost to the mud. Come on, let's grab Shani's shoe. And get back up top. Okie dokie. Right.
Damn mucky that pond, sank in up to my armpits.
Mucky as it might be, the lake still couldn't keep my shoe from you.
See my blueberry? Such devotion in a small matter. Now imagine my devotion in matters large.
Something specific in mind?
Why, naturally. Ride off with me, Shani. To Kovir, Povis, Zeracania even. With a maid like you at my side, I could conquer the world.
Lovely plans, but I fear they're impossible to realize in just one evening.
Too true. But it's nice to dream.
Shani's such the
Oh,
diplomat.
well. Recognize this, Cinderella.
My shoe?
Now extend your supple leg and let me slide it in. That is...
Oh god.
Thank you.
Right. Where were we?
Nothing like a good swim. Now we must do something else. Something wild.
Something wild? I was gonna go talk to her, but this looks wild enough.
Falling over themselves to catch a painted pig.
What sport is this? Blustering about after pigs, are you?
Lads are racing to be crowned King of the Swineherds and win the prize that comes with it for their wench. Lady, meaning.
And
Okay.
the rules? One must be a swineherd's son to enter, I suppose.
Nay, any man can try his luck. All you need is to herd the piggies dabbed in yellow into the pen.
Okay, what about the prizes then? Is there any word to this, or is this just all about the fun?
King of the swineherds, eh? And what's this king get exactly? The king's ransom, I would hope.
No coin. Honours the prize. King gets a crown of laurels he pins to his saddle, rides about with pride that he's King of the Swineherds.
Ooh.
You mentioned some trifles for the lasses. Are they worthwhile at least?
For certain. Lovely, every last one. Pretty as a painting. Win and see for yourself.
I see, let's chase some pigs. That will be the first and last time I ever say that, I suspect.
Sounds like damned foolish nonsense. But why not give it a try?
We'd be honoured. Get that cripple out of there! Couldn't chase his own wench into a bed, let alone a pig into a pen. Let the Witcher give it a run.
Right, I suspect using Axie or something may well be cheating. So let's see if I can't use
Shame
my
there's no painter here.
excellent...
It's a moment worth immortalizing for posterity.
Watch my movements, Shani. I'm spry as a cat and sly as a fox. I'll show these imbeciles how one chases a porker.
Right, let's see if I can't... I did herd that one lamb once on Skellige.
Nice and cozy pen for you.
Go on, follow me into the pen. Follow me in. There you go, I see. Much easier.
You see that, Shani? One big pen.
Right, I'm coming. I suspect I've just cheated, but you know what? You guys are absolute wind-up merchants and you deserve nothing less.
Feel foolish, peasants? Learned a lesson from your better? Are the pigs penned? Indeed they are.
Whoa, Master Witcher. What were the trickery back there, the fancy finger twisting?
I knew it.
Seen that afore. Witcher told a lad to go hang himself, drew some flowers in the air with his hand, and the man lost his mind.
Meaning you cheated, and shan't be crowned king of the
Oh, I
Swines.
don't care.
Johnny, what is it Geralt says in these situations? Damn it.
Yes, that's it.
Damn it. Now for what I say. Go shove rakes up your asses, you peasant curs. Do I look anything like a swineherd? Come, Johnny. I've had enough of these hay seeds. Forgive me, Shawnee. I've let you down.
Are you worried about that pig? Oh, you needn't be.
We're here as a couple. I wanted to win you that thing.
Really, it's unimportant. Nothing at all.
Okay.
Tell me, Shawnee, what's the key with you?
What do you mean?
I'm on the prowl. That's clear. In Geralt's name and flesh, of course. But still. Yet the more I woo you, the less you seem ready to succumb. So I ask myself, what am I missing?
Perhaps you're just not my type. Considered that?
Rubbish. I'm every lass's type.
Is that so? Prove it.
With pleasure. Show me a lass, and I'll have her eating out of my hand in the blink of an eye.
Oh, Vladimir, man.
That one, with the garland.
Splendid choice. Now observe as Vladimir von Everek does his thing.
You know, I'm still miffed about the swineherd thing
Now, who have we here?
and how hard they are to pen.
Do I know you?
That's the crux of it. We've not met. I've had to endure half a lifetime without you.
An entire lifetime, more like.
A moment, my dear. Do not sabotage me, Shawnee. That would not be fair.
Fine, fine. I'll stay out of your way.
My dear girl, you are a miracle. Did it hurt when you fell from the heavens?
Did it hurt terribly, my sweet?
What?
When you fell from the heavens?
Why, Sarah?
Shh, my dear. No more words. I shall make a true lady of you. Arm in arm, we'll grace the finest salons.
Salons? Really? Actual salons? In Novigrad? And how?
In Novigrad, Oxenfurt, why, in Kovir as well. Wherever you wish. Let's make haste to the barn. There, everything will be made clear.
Lesky, step away from the man.
Who the devils are you?
We're the Mrs. Brothers, and we swore to our down his dying day we'd keep those of your ilk far from us.
Oh, for goodness sake, here we go. Forgive me, I didn't know you do nothing of the sort, bumpkin. That is exactly what Vladimir would say.
You shan't keep me from anything, filthy hayseed.
Lads, mutants calling us names.
Stand down, swineherds, or Lord Witcher will give you a bloody mighty drubbing. Now, where's a plowing fence board when you need it?
Show us what you got.
Hot damn, boy. You needn't ask me twice.
We're actually going to do this. We're actually going to do this, and I would not be surprised if I got a fence board in the face. Yep, it's looking that way.
Fence boards, the perfect weapon for sweaty-assed swineherds.
Perfect fit for your job, you plowing gentle fuck.
Ugh. I can't actually... Look at that, they're gonna have me. They're gonna have me. Yep, they're gonna have me.
Had enough, lordling.
I'll teach you to woo and dupe decent maids. Got my eye on you.
No wonder you
Let's
got
get-
put in the ground,
Let's
Vladimir.
go.
No wonder.
Where to, my love? I was to turn you into a lady.
Geralt, you must explain I was not at fault. They lunged at me. Well, go on, chase her.
Hey.
In your dreams.
There it is. You fucked up. She's gone. Is that how you woo the ladies?
You always that charming in life?
It worked. More often than not.
Listen, tongue and fists on a leash from now on. Have your fun, but don't beat the wedding guests. With my hands.
Fine. I shall try.
Try, he says.
Uh-oh. Shani approaches. Unlikely to be happy, eh?
You made this mess, you do the explaining.
Oh, all right.
Your methods... quite unusual. To woo a woman by beating up her brothers. Creative. Wonder what else you have up your sleeve.
Oh god. I dread the thoughts. I'm out of practice, clearly. I can demonstrate you. God, Vladimir.
My dear girl, what don't I have up my sleeve? I'd gladly demonstrate. Perhaps behind the barn?
I think you've demonstrated enough. Let's just enjoy ourselves, all right? You don't have all that much time left.
Your wish is my command, milady. I'd never deny a maid so fair-featured. Off we go.
Okay. We've had one successful activity with the shoe.
Ah, my kind of tune. Let's do some dancing.
Oh, really?
In my experience, witches and dancing don't exactly mix.
Today they mix like fire and oil, my love. We'll dance the barn down.
If Yennefer could see this,
Faster till we expire.
I'm not sure how she would react. Not bad.
And now, a special treat for our special guests. The Witcher Geralt and his enchanting partner, Shani.
He just...
Musicians, something lovely for the loving couple.
He fits
At
in
last,
anywhere.
Music for a loving embrace.
And that's the point, I think.
Come, Shani. It's time you discovered my romantic side.
As if that isn't what he's been putting on so far for the entire time.
Oh, you're rather good at this.
I am the lord of the dance. You're quite skilled yourself. My dancing skills are more. There's only one thing I can really choose here.
Not a man here who could outdance me. It's a gift. My legs are preternaturally skilled.
I never expected the members of Olgierd's band to have a taste for dancing.
Yet it's so. We dance and dance at every opportunity, as fond of fun as fighting, our motto.
I am lord of the dance.
Seems the music and the evening draw to a close. Know how a true dancer thanks his lovely partner.
Not sure I do. doing? Have you lost your mind?
I have my mind, my heart for you.
We must agree. You can say whatever you please, but you shall keep your hands to yourself. Understood?
Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Vladimir.
Yes, yes, but admit it. It was fantastic, eh?
Is there anything you do that's not fantastic?
The ladies loved my kisses, not to mention the other tricks I perform with my lips.
Yes. We'd best not mention those. Could I talk to Geralt for a moment?
Yes.
What for? He'll have nothing of interest to say. The man's a drink.
True, but come on.
Please.
Very well.
I'm so pleased that he respects
See how
this.
I've reeled her in? Now don't fuck this up.
Geralt, I'm curious what it's like when that ghost's inside you. Do you feel anything? Have any control?
I feel everything. Don't have any control over what I do or say, though. Why do you ask?
Because I wonder what it would have been like to dance with you. Just
God.
you.
Wouldn't do it, not my thing. Wouldn't force myself upon you. I'd probably done exactly what he did. That's a lie. Wouldn't do it, not my thing. That is also true. Even at a goddamn banquet, Geralt's the awkward one standing at the side. But let's go down the middle.
Well, I probably wouldn't have forced myself on you.
Forced myself? It was an innocent kiss, naught more.
I don't know if I should thank you or if that should make me angry.
But don't get me wrong. I've thought about doing just that a few times, but
what?
But I'm not going to talk about it with him here. We can discuss it once he's gone.
I'll hold you to that.
Perhaps a bit of thanks is in order. Seems I've snared the little robin for you.
You can shut up now.
What's going on now?
Nothing. Never mind. Happened to see the man who announced your song?
Yes, he acted as though he knew me, but we've never met. I was surprised. Who is he?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Gaunter O'Dim, Master Mirror. Wonder what he's doing here.
I know exactly what he's doing here.
Then perhaps you should just ask him.
Yeah, he didn't show up without a reason. Need to talk to him.
Do you reckon?
Consider that he might have simply been nearby and dropped in on a whim.
Promise you this much. He never does anything simply. And certainly not on a whim.
I was to make merry, carouse. Yet here I've stood the last 5 minutes, listening to you talk. I'm going back in.
Do you reckon O'Dim could see him,
Count
Vladimir?
Shine. The night beckons us not to jabber it away.
That I will find out.
The night is young. Come, let's do something.
Only once I'm done with all the activities on the outside. Okay. Let's... What is next? That whole swineherd thing is still winding me up. Those pigs refused to be herded. Not saying I'm a good herder. A good herder. I'm not a good herder. I'm not a herder at all. That's the thing. But still, damn frustrating. He actually had to come out, had to lose the title. Don't really matter anyway. Apparently I want to talk to you.
Found yourself a perch from which to survey passing bows.
What do you mean? My back aches from pounding the churn, so I'm having a...
And they said fire burns hotter in an old stove.
If I was
my
your
God.
age, you'd be singing a different tune. And you're squealing like a kitty cat.
Oh my god. This guy has no limits. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm like a witness to like a shipwreck. Live. Gwent then. Can we play some Gwent? I'm pretty sure that's what's going on here anyway.
Perhaps you care to sit down to some Gwent with us?
Most certainly would. You needn't ask twice, midget.
Your need for insults?
Apologies, I tell it like, oh, Vladimir, you're just selecting these things for me at this point.
It's no insult. It's the truth, he's a midget.
Like I said, that's an insult.
Would you call your chum a giant?
Shut up. You playing or not?
Let us play, gentlefolk.
What's your wager?
Everything. The whole lot. I'm all in.
What?
I never knew you to be such a gambler.
You shall see many new sides of me this night, my dear. Many large sides.
Can we just play some Gwent already?
The losers got to wear the ass ears.
I needn't care. I shan't lose.
Wasn't he already wearing the ass ears? Yes, he was. Let's play. I lost. Can I have a rematch?
You lose, Witcher. Hand over the wager. Everything.
Perhaps we could reach an arrangement.
I want a rematch.
Oh, weaseling out of this. Hand over the coin.
What do we do now?
Feel good losing somebody else's coin?
I meant to win, give you the coin. I've no need for it in the grave.
But you lost, so now I've got to pay up.
I say, he talking to himself. Roaring drunk already, that's it.
We can't fleece a drunk. Have him don the cap and we'll call it even.
Oh, I can't
Just
believe
a
I
minute.
lost.
Bloke needs a lesson. I say he dons the cap and gives us 5% of the coin he
Oh,
has.
Hear
Vladimir.
Agreed. 5% is yours, and I shall wear the cap. Never fear. A man must do what a man must do, and Vladimir von Everek's a man among men.
Hear that? So sloshed he thinks he's Vladimir von Everek.
Rogue's long dead by my reckoning.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Those ears. You look, interesting.
I just lost a
Time to
Gwent
drink.
card,
We are at a wedding.
which I'll never get back.
Let's drink. My time's as short as you are, friends.
To the Witcher and his betrothed.
Hear that, Shani? My betrothed. Know what that means?
No. What?
It means we should act as befits the betrothed.
And what's that mean?
I woo you, you resist. But it all ends as everyone knows it must. Ah, the merriment. Good show indeed. Let's continue the ball.
This wedding has been a disaster so
I
far.
think you look charming.
Quite the lark, this Gwent. Onward to the next diversion.
Quite the look. Quite the game. No, I can't.
Oh, yes. Quite a feather in his
Can't even have a rematch.
Out of your cap.
Every game I've played so far, apart from one, I've either been disqualified, knocked out, or this. One thing I'm annoyed about is, well, I can't even get that Gwent card anymore. Ugh, okay. What next?
He arrived, that's certain. I saw him myself.
Ooh.
So,
Do you need help?
Shani, darling. Oh, you shan't believe what's happened. I'm marrying off my only daughter. Wanted a proper wedding for her. Wild revelry. So I hired a true fire eater. You know, whoosh scope, sizzle sizzle.
Ooh, I've not seen that sort of trickery.
Horribly dear diversions of that sort. He journeyed here from Novigrad.
But I'll not squeeze coppers on my daughter, oh no. The groom's family have us for paupers. But we'll show them how wrong they are.
Seems we won't, in fact, for our fire swallowers has gone as last Yule's pudding.
Groom's hound chased him off. That blasted
Oh,
demon.
the
Ugh,
dog.
They sure named it right.
Calm yourself, Dumpling. Master Witcher's here now. Perhaps he can aid us.
Ow! The man's got ass ears. He should first seek to help himself.
Such ears might be high fashion in his parts.
Oh, I doubt that.
So do I. Oh dear, the thing is, I should not be accepting this. My track record of stuff so far in this wedding today is not a very good one. Shameful, actually. Tell me everything you know.
Before I can begin my witcherly investigation, I require guidance, clues. Tell me all you know. Everything.
Well, the fire eater arrived around noon. Ate his fill of food, not fire. Then went for a stroll to air some gases, he said. That horrid demon saw him and started barking like a thing possessed.
Why so?
Haven't a clue. Didn't like the man, sensed something awry. Perhaps if the man swallowed fire. Animals fear fire.
Right.
If I feared, it would have fled, not given chase.
Damn fool dog. How can you know? But it snapped its chain and chased the fire eater into the woods.
Foolish or not, it's our son-in-law's beloved pet. There'll be hell to pay if it goes missing.
So what? It's been like AWOL and he's been AWOL for like 10 hours now? I shall find him, apparently.
You needn't worry. The Witcher, that is, I, will find this swallower of heated things.
Mighty generous offer, but no one knows where to look.
Matters not. Witchers, that is, we have our ways. The Flame Gulper, what did he look like?
He wore a jester's cap. Typical sort. Ought to be enough to identify him.
I shall find him.
We thank you, and hope for the best.
So do I. Vladimir.
Awfully nice of you to offer your help, but are you sure you're up to it? You're not actually a witcher, Vladimir.
I wish to find this magician. Give it a go, all right? But you cannot help me. I must do it alone. I expect it will be great fun.
For you.
Fine. Don't have to do this, but if I were you, I'd find the dog's tracks, follow its trail. Just a thought.
Excellent advice. I'll take it.
Shani, Vladimir and I need to find the Fire Eater. If we're not back by midnight, then...
Relax. We'll be back in no time. I believe in you.
Tally-ho. Adventure awaits.
This is just one whole big disaster. It really, really is. There's more people to... Hang on. I need a drink before I go, and I think that's what's on offer here.
I never say no to a lady. To your fair beauty. And to yours, Shani, naturally.
Your elfin happiness.
Right.
Fortune smile upon you, white wolf.
Yep. I think this is what Vladimir is going to need.
What was that?
Okay. Let's get on with this. Dog's tracks.
Following some dog's trail?
A dog made these tracks true.
Sorry, Shani.
But a small one.
How goes the search?
Judging no discoveries of note as yet, but I shan't give up. This Witcher work suits me swimmingly.
Following some dog's trail? Not exactly how I imagined this wedding. Think I'll wait here.
Wonderful, my juicy pair. I shall continue my travails while you rest. Shan't be long now.
Dear, oh dear, oh dear.
A broken branch. As if one too heavy sought to scamper up this tree. Seems our Fire Eater swallows a great deal more than fire. Or perhaps someone was merely gathering kindling. Ah, there is joy in this ferreting.
Interesting deduction from Vladimir. I was going to think maybe he was going to deduce that this demon dog was such a big fella that that's the kind of twig he brings home. Hey up, we're onto something. And a jester's cap.
A spark spitter's cap if ever I've seen one. As jesterly as they come. Chap must have lost it running from demon. Two conclusions then. Our magician is fat and a coward.
10 hours you've been away. Missing. Yet you're a quick jaunt away up a tree.
Missing man, missing mutt.
He's not fat. But is he a coward?
Am I seeing this right? That gammy puss ran up a tree to escape that puppy.
Guess so. You, get down.
Oh no, no bloody chance. I value my life.
What do we do?
Axie, that's what we'll do.
Sit.
At least one thing goes right for once.
Now that is power. If I'd had that, the Horsons never would have gutted me. Make it do some folly. Roll about on the ground. That sort of sport.
No.
Oh, could you be any more of a bore? I'll do it myself.
Roll over.
Oh my god. Yes, this is happening.
Were I to command it to eat its own tail, it would do so, right?
Demon, doghouse now.
Now what have you done? Why ever? Ruin my fun.
Have it at the wedding.
Can we just talk to the fire eater, please?
Climb down. Man-eating beast's gone, as you can see.
You sure it won't return?
Positive.
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Oh.
Geralt, this jester is drunk as a skunk. I hope he's not polished off that bottle yet.
I saved your life, man. Do you not at least owe me a sip?
Course. Bottoms up.
A sip.
I say, cracking good mead. Now I understand why you wanted some private time with it.
Fine mead, true. But I was fleeing a hound. Hound? But it was a monster. A furry, faggy devil. They chose a fitting name for it. Those are excellent ears. Might try a pair like that. Just not sure they'd fit under my cap.
They fit on top. They definitely would. Speaking of your hats, here.
Your cap, sir. Lost it running from that pup like a gutless coward.
Ah, my dearest cap. Always brought me good luck it has. I'll wear it for every performance.
Wonderful. You are going to need luck. I'm not going to give you any because I have none to give, apparently. But a fire eater who's been drinking alcohol, yes, you're going to need all the luck you need, or you can possibly have in the world, because, well, your face is just going to blow up. That's exactly what's going to happen. Are you always so easily scared?
You're a man whose trade is literally to play with fire. How can you fear a tiny runt of a dog?
Was a monster! A demon!
So you said. You're a stoneless coward, sir. That's that.
Oh, beg your pardon. I'm not a coward. I'm cautious. Know what become of a fire eater who paid no heed to caution?
I suppose he might singe his tongue.
Guessed it. Settles that misunderstanding.
Okay, you can't possibly go to the wedding like that. Vladimir's actually going to say that, the voice of reason for a change. I almost don't believe it.
You can forget about performing in your state.
And just what state would that be?
Look at yourself, man. You're a tramp, can barely stand, let alone perform.
First off, that's bollocks. Second, I'm a fire eater, not a stilt walker. Standing straight ain't a requirement.
Fire eating, what's the trick? Let's go, you can sober up on the way. Is that implying what I think it's implying? Better not be.
This may be my only chance to ask. Your fire-guzzling trickery, how does it work?
Oh, they'd toss me out the guild if I told. Except if I took you on as an apprentice. In half a year's time, you'd learn.
I haven't half a year. Come, just between you and me. We've drunk together. We're practically brothers.
Drank it all yourself. You're no brother of mine.
You dare toy with me this way? Very well. Refuse to tell me, and I shall leave you here as a morsel for any passing boars, bears, or bloodthirsty fawns. So choose wisely.
This here's assault. He's suppressing the arts.
Out with it.
I got a special mixture I drink before every show. After that, I can eat fire, spit fire, do what I please. It don't burn nothing.
Even has to been on the bottle.
Where's the art in it? Any dribbling imbecile can smear his throat with a protective slurry.
I've had just about enough of this. First they release the hounds, then come and steal my meat, and now insults. I'm done here. Goodbye.
Didn't mean to offend the bloody charlatan. Do something.
More axie? Yeah, more axie.
Now, you're gonna forget everything you've seen, said, and heard in the woods.
Wouldn't a smack upside the head help the matter? Put the cheating coward back in his place.
No need. You'll go back to the wedding and show everybody your tricks.
Oh, your charlatan's tricks.
Yes, sir. I'll do as you say.
Coming or not?
I'm coming. I'm coming.
To the wedding, then. Perhaps I'll find some more interesting diversions there.
There are a couple more. God forbid.
Keep calm. Stay close.
I have my
Say
swords
a
now.
step. Wild animals behind every stump in these woods.
Okay. Sort out. Oh no. Oh no.
That, as much as your cock's a tent pole. Hide, you blind fool.
Beast Oil, where the hell are you? There you are. This is gonna be a tough fight. It's not impossible though. And it does actually burn. It's not sure to what extent. Oh, come on, boy. Oh! Okay, making progress with it. Whoop. Oh, come on. This thing moves quickly. Not as quick as a werewolf, though. Those things move ridiculously quick in comparison to their size. These are probably a close second. Well, actually, behind any of vampires. Oh, God. Come on. You can still hear the wedding in the background. Oh, dear. What a night this has been. A night to remember, certainly, not for all the best reasons. Oh, God, it skewered me. What are you doing? Are you bleeding to death? What a strange, strange night.
Tell me, are bears often boar-shaped in your experience?
Got weak eyes, see? Besides, I'm a fire eater, not some damn naturalist.
Indeed you are not, Master. Believe I failed to ask. What do they call you?
David Altonsborough.
Listen here, Master Hattonsborough. Stay close, and no harm will come to you. I'll see to it your drunken, fire-spitting gob gets to the wedding safe and sound. The missing fire blower is missing no more. It was my doing, if I may say so myself.
And Demon? What's with him?
He failed to return.
No, he did. He's just acting mighty strange.
Like a normal dog. Very strange.
Seems to be in a muddle of sorts. Got as much life in him as a carrot.
Might have eaten some nightshade or whatnot.
Your attention, please! I invite all to witness a spectacle unrivaled. A man so bold as to eat fire!
There we go.
We must watch the trickery. Never saw anything like it while alive.
What's gonna happen here? Oh my God. What, apparently everything's gonna be fine? Yes? Yes. That kid's clearly got the issues. There we go. Okay. Leading egg.
My first Witcher contract. Done. Fire Eater found. His ass saved. If I could live again, I'd be a Witcher for damn certain.
So far, what? 2 activities, ballsed up, 2 reasonably done. Not a good enough ratio, honestly. Apparently I can talk to you.
Of all these flowers, you, my dear, are the loveliest.
Believe the young man's mistaken me for another.
Not at all. I like my women as I like my peaches. Fuzzy and well ripe.
That's enough. Get going. Drunken Randy. Nothing good's ever come of that.
I don't know. I don't know why that tickles me so much as if Vladimir starts chatting up like old, decrepit old women.
Look there, Shani. The ladder begs us to scamper to its top, where we can converse.
Then let us scamper.
But how so? Just like that?
Hey, is that? Please say that's the Gwent Cardos are going to get down there, please. A cow. A cow. Oh, what's this? Is this examine or sit down? Sit down.
Let's sit. Come now.
Just like that.
Is this
I'm
it?
all ears. What would you have us talk about? I'm sorry, converse about.
Well, when it comes right down to it,
Yes.
you see, the thing is...
Come now, spit it out. Yes, just as I thought. Come, it's time we return.
Fair enough. What else is there to do?
What's just as you thought? I find you intimidating.
Loudly lowing cows only ever give a little.
I've only ever dealt with simple needs, whereas you're a surgeon. I believe I was right not to just take you and... Well, I was right to take the more romantic approach.
Oh, all right. Now come, we get to enjoy ourselves. Let's do just that.
Okay. I suspect the activity is just below here. But, you know what? Yeah, it's gonna be a drink, isn't it? Sorry, I'm gonna go speak to Gaunter Dim over here. Now, I do wonder if you could see Vladimir, or at least see through this ridiculous pretense of what's going on right here. Not just the hands on the hips. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean.
Gingerbread's now but flour, honey, eggs and spices.
I beg to differ, madame. You omit the most important ingredient in gingerbread. Time.
What sort of balderdash is he feeding them?
Quiet. If you listen, you'll learn.
Time? What do you mean, time? An ingredient?
Time gives the proper consistency. Time provides that ideal crunch on the outside, the delicious moistness within.
So how much of this time does it take?
That you will not find in any recipe. You must surrender to your senses. Let them lead you so close to time, you touch it. Let you sniff it, stroke it even. Time. Time is the key.
I'm the same, look.
Shani. I must introduce myself. Gaunter Odin. My, what a lovely dress. The color suits you exquisitely.
Thanks. I've heard a lot about you, but no one mentioned cooking. Seem to know quite a bit about gingerbread.
Quite simply, I know a lot about everything.
Is that so? What do you know about me?
That you were ever the worst brother. That you envied Olgierd from your earliest days, and always wished to be just like him.
Knew it. Knew it. Knew it.
Wait, you can see me? That is, me, Vladimir von Everek?
Of course. Why ever wouldn't I?
Because I'm in Geralt's body, the Witcher's, and...
Just who would I be if the true nature of things remained hidden from me? Someone like you. Meaning, no one.
I wouldn't want to get blood on my damsel's dress, but insult me once more and...
You shan't touch me. I know you'd very much like to act like your brother in this situation, demonstrate how manly you are, but let's be honest, nothing will come of it. You're simply not him, no matter how much you wish you were.
Not true, prove it. How far down the rabbit hole, pun not intended, would Vladimir go here?
I came here to revel, enjoy myself, not to discuss my brother.
That's good. Olgierd probably wouldn't want me to talk to you about him.
Olgierd was my brother and my friend. Never have there been more loyal comrades than us.
The question is, were you as dear to him as he seems to have been to you?
He made a hero of me in death. In my last battle, in truth, I was far from valiant. 5 came at me. I'll not deny it, I fled.
Oh my god.
I hid in a cellar, yet they found me. Cornered me like a rat. But Olgierd told everyone I flew at all 5. Took them on all at once. Alone.
I'm rather curious how you know all this.
Olgierd visits my grave. Often. Pours a drink for me. Gets soused himself. And talks of the old times. He cannot see me, but I hear his every word.
Well, perhaps one day he'll say something very surprising.
What are you getting at?
I shan't disturb you any longer. Have a splendid time, for time is short.
Is that anything to do with him having the Von Everett
Shani,
blood?
I'm sorry,
It's all right. That was... Oh, forget him. We're here to enjoy ourselves, right? Let's go. The night's still young.
Hard man to forget.
Lies, not a word of truth.
Don't let it bother you.
Olgierd was not just my brother. More importantly, he was my best mate.
Let it go. I believe. And now revel on. Time won't wait.
Go to the barn for the capping ceremony. Excuse me, I want my drink first. Thank you.
Your health, Sir Dwarves. May your beards grow long, but never tangle round your ankles.
To the young lovers, may their loins never cool. May the sire many a
Okay. Thank you. Time for the capping.
I'll leave you for a moment. As a bridesmaid, I need to be by the bride for the capping.
Go on, Shani. I'll manage fine alone. Ladies and gentlemen, this night I've tasted of life's delights so fiercely, I've decided to make a speech.
No.
Geralt, there's no need.
Geralt would definitely intervene there, but this is not Geralt. And Shani, come on. You should know the difference by now.
No need? Why, there's every need. Till now, I'd always considered peasant jollities unworthy of a gentleman. For tell me, who among you would rub shoulders with swineherds if born a noble? I delighted in the beauty of buxom farm wenches, of course, and indeed still do. Given more time, I'd prove this to each and every maiden here. Farmhands are a different story. Never took any note of them. Had 1 or 2 groom my mounts. They did this well, but were never worthy of conversation. Nay, not even if you paid me. For one must live by certain principles, am I right? But this day has changed all. Beneath the muck and dung, a peasant is a man. I understand this, thanks to you. You've still shite all to talk about, but I don't mind anymore. For this, I thank you, and say, you are well loved.
It's almost midnight. Time for the capping.
Wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yes, you are. All the maids join in the capping.
You're a maid too, Shani.
Midnight chime has struck. The capping times are come. What thoughts in young hearts prance? What dreams make young blood run? Be they nice, be they vice, of jestily or lordly stance, out they'll come in this hour's dance.
Toast the lovely couple, then give them a few weeks, and we'll toast the lovely bear with its pale and puffy cheeks. Don't you mind our song? We don't sing to be unkind. We sing so we can empty yet another shrine. Brides will look eternal, bride will best beware, or she'll make you a purple in the coming year. What's the groom a thinking? Storm on his brow. Must be said
Garland, garland, garland.
cow. You'll get the cow out the bow, the calf, the hay. So drink and be merry.
Tradition holds. Whoever caught the garland shall be next to wed.
Of course. Still got his bloody ears on.
That really necessary?
It came rushing back in a torrent. How we caroused at Olgierd's wedding. I couldn't resist. Had to pen a few words. Will you give him the letter?
Sure.
I will.
Thanks. You're a good chap, Witcher. Dull's dirt, but good.
Where the hell's Shani? Ah.
A lovely custom. Blushing maids twirling in dance, their hair swirling freely, their bodices undone, their bouncing.
Will you stop?
Did you see it? Shani caught the garland. She'll be next to marry as peasant superstition has it.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. It's past midnight. Time for you to go back to the crypt.
I can't. I'm not finished here.
It's past midnight. You can take off those lovely ears. Only if you want to, of course.
Lovely as they are, think I'll put them away for now.
Is Vladimir's ghost gone?
You see? She asks after me. Misses me already.
I'm here, my ever-loving tulip. That kiss as we danced made my head so light.
We had an agreement. Come on, man.
Stallions could not tear me away before I receive one more. Or two more. Or as many as you'll give.
You seem to have enjoyed yourself. I'm glad.
A kiss. I knew it would end this way. An end that is but a beginning.
No, it's just an end. It's after midnight. Your time has come.
Ah, we needn't fret such trifles. Death's not come to claw me back, so why not continue our revels?
Vladimir, mate.
What's Geralt think about that? You gave your word.
You did.
Shani, darling, I'm dead. Can't expect too much from a corpse.
Vladimir von Everick, go back whence you came. Please.
Stay out of this.
I'd listen to him, Vladimir.
Stop! I beg you! Stop!
Get ye hence, or I'll take you with me, and your mouldy crypt will look like paradise in comparison. The choice is yours.
Right idea, right result.
Torture him.
Wrong way to do it.
You'll not die.
Gods.
The owl.
What is this?
What did you do to him? That was unduly harsh. Thanks, he was starting to be a pain. You know what? I am quite tempted to pop that one. Or that was quite harsh. But then again, I do want to know what you did to him. But, I don't know, it just seems so... I'm pulling rank.
Thanks. Not sure I could have stood him much longer.
Reasonable.
At your service. Always.
I hope you didn't hurt him.
I disposed of a pest. There was no need for you to suffer his cheek any longer. Geralt had finished his task, you see, so...
Yes, I know. As soon as he finishes one task, he needs to rush off to the next.
Who knows? Perhaps this time will be different. I saw you looking at each other, and it just so happens I also know the history you share.
I'd be more surprised
How?
if you didn't.
Shani, darling, would you ask an eagle how it knows how to fly? Regardless, what matters is Vladimir von Everett will bother you no more.
Catch you later. Anyway, Shani, it's midnight. We've got a couple of hours till the dawn. You can stay around a bit longer if you like.
I'd like to stay longer, but...
Don't make excuses, Geralt. I'm not angry. A witcher has to ply his trade, follow his path. As for me, well, perhaps I expected too much of this wedding. Got the wrong impression.
Not sure I understand.
Never mind. I should find Aldona. I am her bridesmaid, after all.
Ah, there it is. The face of a man who's failed to understand the
Still
world.
here. Does he ever leave?
You understand her?
Of course. Women are simple. The problem is that men are hopeless fools. Your friend will now make a show of being hurt, pick her some flowers, or bring her a drink. She'll get over it in a snap.
Rather manage without your advice, thank you.
She cares for you. You have feelings for her. Don't overthink it. Surrender to spontaneous honesty. Nothing more beautiful in human relationships. You needn't end like Aldona and Jonas. Besotted fools bound by a contract they'll never escape. Seize the night. Seize your chance. Enjoy one another. That's it. Have fun.
Okay. Well, well, well. This has been a dead man's party. This has been a night to remember. And a night of a lot of disappointments and stumbling and falling over and, well, face planting. In more than one way. But let's just hope, 300 XP, let's just hope that now Vladimir's gone in the next 6 hours, until the dawn, well, let's just hope that things can at least get a little bit better.